Well, hello everybody. I am National Freak, and we are here with another Minecraft Mumbling. And let me start off by saying, I know I called the last two Minecraft Ramblings, but that didn't really roll off the tongue too well, so I changed it to Mumblings, because they both start with M. And I feel like that fits a lot better than Mumbling. And, I have no idea what we talked about last time, and frankly, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go find some more, suppliers to get. Because that's what we need, is suppliers. I should probably cook some chicken. I'm kind of dying here. I don't want to die today. There'd be no dying today. What are we cooking up anyway? I have no idea. Oh, glass. That's what we needed. Well, I guess we can go ahead and just... Oh, we don't even have any. Okay, let's get some rocks then, so we can make more furnaces. Excuse me. So, if I cough a lot during this session or episode, whatever we call it, I'm actually getting over the flu, and whenever I get sick, I tend to always have some type of, hang on. Okay. Sorry, I was adjusting my volume. I tend to always have this lingering cough, after I get sick and stuff, and it always comes around. I'm always coughing up junk, and I'm like, and it sucks, and I hate it. But we'll get over it together, guys. We'll face this sickness, and we'll fight it, and we'll get through it, like a good family should. But so it is just, I'm recording this just after, it's the weekend after. Well, it's not the weekend. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And Black Friday's over, Cyber Monday's over, all the good deal stuff is pretty much over. And what is this sandstone? It's limestone. And everything's pretty much done. All that holiday shopping's kicking into gear after Black Friday and all that stuff. And I wanted to talk to you about my holiday experience that I had this past weekend. I mean, I'm not going to talk about Thanksgiving. I mean, nothing really bad happened on Thanksgiving. It was your classic Thanksgiving. I go over to my in-laws, we have a great time, we play some board games, and eat lots of food. And unfortunately, during Thanksgiving is when I had my... Whoa, oh, I'm dying. Is when I had my sickness, or whatever I want to call it, my flu, and I had no appetite, so I really didn't eat much, and which made everyone really confused, because they're like, well, why isn't Nick eating anything? He normally eats like a freight train. And they're like, and I'm like, I don't feel very good. And they're like, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you eating? And I was like, just leave me alone. I feel terrible. And they're like, oh my God, he's dying. And that's how that went down, and it was fine. But, I mean, I still ate. I mostly just ate some turkeys and some desserts, and that's about it. God, I'm dying, and I don't have any coal. Am I really out of coal? Okay, let's go find some coal before I starve to death. But I didn't really eat much, and it was fine. But then, as a tradition, our family always goes out, and we go Black Friday shopping. We go out to the war zone. We go to Walmart and Target, all those places. Everyone's always like, oh, you never want to go out there. It's crazy. People are crazy, man. They're crazy. And I'm like, well, we find it actually very enjoyable, and you actually get a lot of good deals. So this year, normally me and Cheyenne have this list of stuff we always want to get, and we're like, let's go out and buy this stuff. But this year, of course, since I'm still looking for a job and hoping I get in fact, I'm sitting by my phone while I'm recording, hoping I get a call today from a marketing department that I could get a potential job with. So we'll keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. But, oh good, I need you. So we went out, and this year we're like, oh, we don't need to buy anything because we're broke. So we didn't buy anything. We just went with our family to kind of help them out. And we always love seeing the crowds and seeing things that go down and funny things go down. Me and Sharon are like, oh my God, I can't believe that lady just punched this dude for some bath towels. That's actually a running joke between Cheyenne's cousin and us. She came down from college to go out with us, and every year, excuse me, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call, and we'll make a funny transition or whatever in between that. Woohoo! Anyway, so there's this running joke between us and Cheyenne's cousin. Or not really a joke, because we go to Black Friday shopping every year, and every year there's always some big sale that a store is having that is just plain ridiculous, and people go absolute bad. I don't like cursing in my videos, but they go crazy. They just go bad bad crazy. And so the past 2 years it's been like, so you know those like how like those memory foam bath mats were a big thing the past 2 years. So I think it was the past 2 years, or no, last year, Walmart was having this sale and you could buy 5 bath mats for like $5, and people went absolutely insane over them. So at Walmart, if you've never been out on Black Friday, what they do is they set up these pallets that are the Black Friday deals, and they do them in the aisles of the stores. And they start their deals at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day, which is really weird. It's not really Black Friday. It's more like Black Third Thanksgiving night. So I guess they do it so you don't have to get up so late and like get up and get to the store like really late at night. And they just should do it so you can get it over with before like bedtime or whatever, before your kids got to go to school or go to bed or whatever. What am I looking for? Coal? Okay, we need to find like a cliff or a cave or something. Okay, let's go over here to this little hole. And anyway, so they put up these pallets, and whoa, look at this squid orgy. They're just digging their tentacles into each other. Oh look, they're trying to disperse because someone's like broke it up. Like, oh, scatter! There's a guy here. He's gonna ruin all the fun. Don't let him see you sticking your tentacles in other people's tentacles. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't judge, guys. Just you do what you got. Do what you want. I don't care. Do what you got to do. I don't know. Just do it. Do you. You do you, boo boo. Is this a cliff? Is this a? Whoa. Alright, so we got some caverns under here. Anyway, so Black Friday. Interesting. So what they do is... do we even have any torches? I don't. That's something. I can't see. There's no way. Anyway, so... God, I keep getting distracted because I need freaking torches and I don't have any. I'll have to go make some charcoal. I have no idea how to make charcoal. So as I was saying, they put out these pallets and they stack them up with all the deals, and they say this one's available at 6 p.m. and this one's available at 7 p.m. This one's available at 8 p.m. So we stood by the we of course wanted to get some bathroom mats because they're really nice, and so we're like, okay, let's go get some bathroom mats. So we're standing by and they get ready at 6 p.m. and of course they're shrink wrapped, and so of course before 6 p.m. people are like thinking like there's guards standing by these pallets, and people are like digging their fingers into them and like trying to like sneak these they're trying to sneak and like tear open so they can already have them in their cart and try to take as many before without anyone noticing. And of course when people notice, they get pissed off. They're like, hey, put that back, and they start yelling at each other. And this one lady starts like taking some. This other lady goes, hey, you can't take this yet, and she doesn't even listen to her. So she says again, like, hey, you can't take this yet, it's not time. And so this other lady keeps going. So she gets so mad, she goes, hey, and she pushes this lady, and this other lady gets mad and she punches her in the face. And we're like, oh my god. So two ladies start like fighting, like ferociously fighting. And so everyone starts freaking out over these bath mats. And of course, whenever that starts, all these ladies start attacking the bath mats, and people just start ripping them up. And it's like 30 minutes before 6. And of course, before 6 o'clock, everyone's like takes advantage of this opportunity, and they just take all the bath mats. And of course, us being the people we are, we did that too. We took advantage of the bath mats, and we took some and we ran off because we didn't want to get involved. So of course, a Black Friday is just absolutely crazy. And then the year before that, there was this deal on towels where you could buy like 10 towels for like $10, and everyone's like, oh my god, $10. And so that happened. So how do you make charcoal? Let's do this, and we'll just make some food first. So yeah, Black Friday is absolutely crazy. And so this year, it wasn't all that bad. It was pretty tame, surprisingly tame, actually. And the worst thing that honestly happened was really you just heard some people yelling over some TVs. There's some good deals on TVs this year, and that's really about it. And so the only thing that really happened to me on Black Friday is what we normally do is we go to Target, and then we go to Walmart, and then we go to our local mall, which has like a bunch of stores that have a lot of good deals, and that place is always freaking crazy. Like it even more crowded and well, it's not as crowded as Walmart. Walmart's always like the battleground of Black Friday. like Black Friday Battleground. I don't know. I never heard of any like trampolines or anything this year at Walmart. All I know is that, can I go to sleep? All I know is that there were some pretty crazy stuff that happened. I don't know what specifically happened, but so we went to the mall, and it was raining. Like, so we live in Texas, and it was pouring rain. We were having like record rainfall. It'd been raining for like 3 days straight. So it was pouring rain, and of course at Black Friday you have to park all the way in the back. So me being the nice guy I am, driving my family around, and having the flu, excuse me, I was like, okay, I'll drop you guys off, and then I'll go to the back, I'll park, and then I'll come running in and find you guys. So of course I dropped them off, and we were parked at Sears, because Sears is kind of like the middle point. We don't shop at Sears, God no, Sears is like awful, but I parked in the back, and I was running towards the front, and I was saying that Sears is like the middle area of the mall, so you can like get to every store if you park at Sears. It's kind of what everyone does, but we did that. And so what I ended up doing is I'm running in, and so there's this guy, and so like, you know, in stores they have like the I don't know what they're called, atrium areas, like that middle area, but like you open a door, and then there's a tiny little hallway, and then there's another door to get into the store, like kind of like blocks out like animals, I guess, like bugs and rain and wind and stuff. So this guy was standing in there, I guess, waiting for his ride or something, and so I was like running inside, and he sees me coming, and I thought, oh, okay, so I guess he'll just open the door for me. And so he sees me coming, and I'm like, okay, I'm coming in, dude. And so the door's open. The door's like staying open because it's like one of those like handicap automatic doors, and I'm getting like pretty close to like an arm's reach of the door. And of course, as soon as I get like really, really close to the door, I'm about to grab it, he grabs the door and he slams it shut in front of me. And I'm like, and I just kind of stand there, and I'm like, are you serious? Why would you shut the door in my face? That is extremely rude. So, of course, I then pull he's not like holding it shut, but he shut the door, and I pull the door open, and he stands in my way. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't know what your problem is, but you're being really rude. So I pushed him out of my way. And of course, I pushed him out of my way. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there. And I was like, it really got under my skin. I was like, this guy is really rude. And of course, I might be over-exaggerating. I might be overthinking what he was doing. I don't know. But in my eyes, it was extremely rude, and he did not need to close the door in my face when he saw me coming towards him. And I don't know. I just felt like I was wronged in some way. I may be entitled. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm entitled. I mean, I'm a white guy. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I fall under that category sometimes. I fall under white privilege when I shouldn't. I feel like I'm guilty of that. I know other people are guilty of that, and they feel like they're not. But I mean, everyone is. You can't just deny it. Everyone feels like they're entitled sometimes. I mean, I'm not denying it. Like, I'm not saying I am entitled. No, not whatsoever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that everyone, a time or two, has thought they were entitled to some type of, like, I don't know, what's the word? Like a compensation or something. I guess that'd be the right word to say. Yeah, well, that was our Black Friday. Nothing else really huge or interesting really happened. I mean, other than like I went to the bathroom at Target, and of course me feeling bad or sick or whatever, I go to the toilet and oh god, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. Oh god, crap. Okay, close that up. There's my sickness boiling up inside me. Well, I went to the bathroom, and there's this, I was going, like, number 2, I was taking a poop, and I heard this waterfall noise, and I was like, oh my god, someone's really peeing in there, and you really need to, like, get control of their bladder or something. I was like, good god, dude. And, of course, I get out of the stall and the urinal is completely overflowing onto the floor. It's going absolutely crazy. And I'm like, oh my god, like, this is insane. Where's all the freaking coal? I'm never gonna find any coal. But yeah, it was overflowing, and of course, at that time, a dude walks in with his kids, and they see that, and they look at me, and I was like, and they're thinking I did that, and they're like giving me this dirty look, and I'm like, I said, careful, like, that's overflowing, don't use that. Of course, I get blown up by a creeper, and crap. Okay, I have a torch. Oh, thank God. Oh, that really took me for a scare there. You really scared me there. I think I'm gonna nerd pull out of here. Why is it called a nerd pull? I'm sure people have asked that question. I'm sure there's an answer. But you know what? I never got an answer. So, yeah. It will never be answered. Like I said in my last videos, mumbling is really is a mumble for me because I can't even keep track of what I talk about half the time. It's an uphill battle for me. Always will be. Ugh. I feel like I'm going to make this video longer because I need to mumble for a longer period of time than just like 15 minutes. I feel like, because if you're mumbling on about random stuff, you gotta, whatever, I don't know. What am I even doing? I'm trying to find coal, and I'm not succeeding at it. Let's go. Let's find coal. This can't be too hard to find some coal. Let's do it. We got this, guys. Anyway, so also with my videos, since like I've been pretty down in the dumps lately with jobs and stuff, I haven't been able to post much stuff. So like today, I'm trying to get a bunch of recording done. In the meantime, while waiting for phone calls, which is tons of fun. You know what I mean? I hate waiting for phone calls for people. Probably gonna have to call them later, but I've been thinking about doing some new stuff for my channel, like not like new like themes or videos or stuff. I've already got I think some good stuff going. I've got my how-tos, I've got my Minecrafts, I've got my roller coasters, I've got other games to play, I've got sketches, I've got the podcast, I've got all sorts of stuff going on, and couldn't be better. But I'm just trying to think if maybe I should do like a new outro, because I always say like, thank you so much for watching, see you next time, namaste. I mean, I want to keep that, but I want to like have people, I want people to interact with my videos more. So what I did in my last vlog, what I did was I said, tell me what your favorite pizza was. And of course, I did that, and I actually got some comments, and I don't actually get a lot of comments on like those type of videos. I mostly get comments on like my how-tos and my Minecrafts mostly, but this one I actually got a response. I was like, oh, that's so cool, I actually got a response. And a few people actually commented, and I was like, okay. So I feel like I should leave like kind of like these random questions, like leave a comment and tell me what your favorite color was when you were 6 or something, like, I don't know, or something weird like that, something I think of at the top of my head. Or what was your favorite type of cereal when you were a kid? What is your all-time favorite cartoon show? So I'm gonna do that at the end of every video. Kind of like one of those, like, I guess, what's the word? A call to action. I mean, that's what Greg always calls it in our podcast, and I feel like that's a good thing to have. A call to action and get people interested or have them interact with your stuff. So I'm gonna go towards this like rock like formation right here. What is this? Yeah, it's like marble formation. It's right next to my house. Yeah, there's a bunch of marble here. Maybe there's some coal like under the marble. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, this is quarried stone. What the heck is quarried stone? Maybe I'll just dig into the side of the mountain, like right by my house. Maybe that'll give me some luck in the coal department. Ugh. I've never had this bad of luck with finding coal before. So let's just do it. Let's get back up here. We'll just do it right here at the side of the mountain. We'll just start digging down. We'll do the classic dig down. You don't dig down, you dig stairs. It's gonna get dark too. crap. Ugh. Give me some coal. How do you make charcoal? I know there's a way to make it. I'm gonna figure this out. God. My mumblings aren't really much mumblings because all I do is cough and just say, yeah, okay. And I just kind of shut up for like 5 hours and then I don't say anything. And then it just gets all boring and tin. I got junk. Do I have to cook like logs? Like actual logs? Is that how I make charcoal? That might be it. Let's sacrifice a tree, or at least a log of a tree. There we go. Get that. So it might be that I have to cook a log in order to make charcoal. Let's hope it does. Let's hope it gives me more than one. Of course it gives me one. Let's go get some logs after I get a good night's sleep. So we're gonna get some logs and then we're gonna get torches. And then once we have torches, we can actually get to finish building this house because I feel like we need more torches than we need like other supplies right now. Because torches are like your lifeline, you know? You need a lifeline. Let's at least cut down one tree and get a bunch of logs, and then we'll be able to at least have some torches so then we can go out and go exploring and like get into the world and actually see what riches it holds. There's that. But yeah, so I guess I'll ask in this call to action or leave a comment kind of thing for the end of this video coming up. Just tell me how y'all's Thanksgiving was. Tell me what weird traditions y'all do. Honestly, my life has changed so much over the past like 3 years that I really don't have traditions anymore. Like me and Cheyenne, we're always trying to figure out what to do. We always do new things each year. And all I know, let me say one thing about this season for Thanksgiving, that Christmas came so early this year that Thanksgiving was basically like pre-Christmas. Like, it's not like we got presents, but there was so much Christmas before Thanksgiving that it really felt like Christmas was happening. Sorry, again, my nose is clogged up. Christmas was happening like on Thanksgiving. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I say ridiculous a lot, but I mean it. Like, I mean it's ridiculous because it is ridiculous. Like, there was so much Christmas stuff. Like, Black Friday wasn't like, oh, well, you're doing your Christmas shopping, but it's just, I don't know. It just gets me sometimes. And I'm always like, oh my God, there's so much Christmas stuff. And I just want to enjoy Thanksgiving, and I want Christmas to come immediately after. Because that's what happens on Christmas. Christmas comes immediately after. Like, literally on Thanksgiving, Black Friday is about Christmas. Well, I mean, that was kind of a rant, but kind of not. But I want to talk about what are some of y'all's weirdest traditions, like for holidays? Because, so, a weird thing my in-laws do now that I'm with them. So, what they always did on Christmas was they always wake up like they're kids. So, you always wake up early. So, when I was a kid, I used to always wake up at like, what was it? Like, I used to wake up at like 6 a.m. and be like, freaking Christmas. Wake up, Mom and Dad. Of course, they would stay in bed for like 2 hours. And me and my sister would just be sitting, like staring at our presents in front of the tree, and it'd take them literally 2 hours since we woke them up, and it'd be 8 a.m. before they actually got out of bed. And they told us, they're like, yeah, we did that on purpose. I'm like, that's so mean. And so whenever we got older, kind of like into our like 11, 12, 13-year-olds, whenever we didn't wake up as early for Christmas, we'd wake up at like 7 a.m. And they're like, you can't wake us up until 9. We're like, okay. So me and my sister, we would still wake up early and be like, okay, we're pretty excited, but we're going to wait until 9 because Mom and Dad always take forever anyway. So if we actually give them the time to sleep, they'll actually get up faster. So what we do is we wake up at like 7, like without an alarm or anything. We just wake up and we would go and we would sit in my room because I had bunk beds and she would sleep on the top because she always got so excited. What am I doing? I'm just going back and forth. Let's go get some more wood so we can finish our house. So I know what I need to do. Okay, it's hard to multitask for me. I'm sorry, guys. But so we would always do that, and we would play like board games and like video games while we were waiting for them to. Oh my God! I needed coal for glass, and I just used it all for torches. Anyway, let's just go get some freaking wood. I don't care anymore. Let's just go get wood. Let's just get wood. I don't care. We'll leave space for glass. So me and my sister would play video games until 9 a.m. and then go wake up my parents. That's what we did. But Cheyenne's sisters, they wake up, no joke, 4 a.m. And they don't go to bed until like midnight. And they're always so freaking excited that they wake up so early. And me and Cheyenne, they call us at 4 a.m. and we're sleeping. They're like, when are you guys getting here? We're like, you just woke us up and it's 4 a.m. Like, well, hurry up and get here so we can open presents. And we're like, oh my God, it is so early. And so me and Cheyenne have to get out of bed at 4 a.m. and then drive over there, open presents. And then they're done by like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And it's ridiculous. And then we just sit around for hours, and then we don't even go to and then afterward we go to my parents' house. Hey, I found you. That's cool. Then we go to my parents' house at like 10. So we just have to. It's so crazy how early these kids get up now. Because for me, my parents like do not wake us up. Like they don't even get up. Like they don't even acknowledge us because they were so tired. But these kids. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's so early. I can't handle it. So, leave a comment. Tell me. Cole! Yes, Cole! Finally, Cole. Okay. Leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite or what one of your weirdest traditions was for Thanksgiving or any holiday, really. Any, like, winter, fall. God dang it. Any, like, winter holiday. So, leave that, and then let me know. And I will see you all in the next video. So, leave me that comment, and I will see you. And namaste.